possess an uncanny ability to detect natural disasters, including earthquakes, before they strike. While it's challenging to predict earthquakes precisely, there's evidence that animals exhibit unusual behavior in the hours leading up to seismic events. Here are some fascinating findings. Restless behavior. Researchers from the Max Planck Institute of Animal Behavior observed cows, sheep, and dogs in an earthquake-prone area in northern Italy. They attached sensors to these animals and recorded their movements over several months. The data revealed that the animals became unusually restless in the hours before earthquakes. The closer they were to the epicenter, the earlier they exhibited this behavior. Early warning signs. Animals appear to sense impending danger hours in advance. For instance, wild animals reportedly leave their sleeping and nesting places before strong quakes, and pets become restless. While anecdotal accounts aren't always scientifically reliable, these observations hint at animals' sixth sense. Seismic waves. Animals can detect the first seismic waves, the P wave or pressure wave, before the shaking wave, S wave. This explains why they snap to attention or act confused just before the ground shakes. How do they sense it? The exact mechanism remains unclear. Some theories suggest that animals sense ionization of the air caused by rock pressures or smell gases released from quartz crystals before an earthquake. In summary, while animals don't predict earthquakes with pinpoint accuracy, their behavior provides valuable clues. Perhaps they hold a sixth sense that we're only beginning to understand. Animals exhibit remarkable abilities to sense various natural disasters. Here are some examples. Earthquakes. As mentioned earlier, animals often display unusual behavior before earthquakes. Dogs, cats, and even farm animals may become restless or agitated. Tsunamis. Marine animals, such as dolphins and whales, often flee to deeper waters before a tsunami hits. Observations suggest they can detect changes in water pressure and sound waves. Storms and hurricanes. Birds, insects, and mammals often alter their behavior before severe weather events. For instance, birds may fly lower to the ground, and ants may build higher mounds. Volcanic eruptions. Animals near volcanoes may exhibit restlessness, increased vocalizations, or flee the area. Some researchers believe they sense gas emissions or ground vibrations. Floods. Amphibians, fish, and reptiles often move to higher ground or seek refuge in trees before floods. Their sensitivity to humidity changes plays a role. Avalanches. Mountain-dwelling animals like deer and goats may sense unstable snowpack and move to safer areas. Wildfires. Animals flee from approaching wildfires. Birds, rodents, and larger mammals may sense smoke or heat. Remember, while these behaviors are intriguing, they're not foolproof predictors. Still, animals remain fascinating indicators of environmental changes. Approach. Some animals exhibit remarkable behavior that suggests they sense impending danger. Here are a few examples. Elephants. Eyewitness accounts reveal that elephants often scream and run for higher ground before a tsunami strikes. Their acute sensitivity to vibrations and seismic changes may play a role. Dogs, known for their keen senses, refuse to go outdoors when a tsunami is imminent. Their behavior hints at an ability to detect subtle environmental cues. Flamingos. These birds abandon their low-lying nesting areas before a tsunami hits. Their instinct to seek higher ground may help them survive the rising waters. Zoo animals. In captivity, zoo animals often rush into their shelters and resist coming back out. Their behavior mirrors the natural instincts seen in wild animals. Keep in mind that while these observations are fascinating, they're not foolproof predictors. Animals remain mysterious and intriguing indicators of environmental changes.